Hello and welcome guys to an Escape from Tarkov video. Today we're going to be talking about some kind of tips and tricks to Tarkov to kind of try to help you guys understand the game a little bit better, and these are going to be updated with the current patch. A lot of these changes are things that people really need to know. These are very important to literally anyone who plays the game, and a lot of these aren't talked about, and a few of these I joke about with my friends. So we're here on Escape from Tarkov in Interchange, and it's my gun, but essentially I wanted to show you guys a few things. So first tip we're going to be talking about is the actual stam bar. So as you can see here, I'm draining my stamina as sprinting around as much as I can through the map. And the only thing you guys are not going to want to do is drain it completely. So as you can see here, I'm draining my stamina bar completely. Once my stamina bar is depleted, I am not able to sprint when it is red, and my character is currently heavily breathing. So when you're in a gunfight and you're running around and my stamina bar is now red, and I need to sprint because I'm starting to get shot at, look at my aim too. I can't aim. I'm also breathing heavy. So tip number one, don't let your stamina bar get down to red, and how you do that is simply by hitting the same button you started off by sprinting. By hitting that sprint key, you're just going to tap it again and it stops you from sprinting. And if you keep sprinting and then you hit that red, you didn't realize it, and your guy's breathing really heavily, you can just press your left alt, I believe is default, or holding your breath in general. If you hold your breath, it will cancel the sound of your character making of the breathing, and a lot of times that can be in detrimental situations, either for you or for them hearing you. See, I can't. My guy is heavily breathing. I press left alt. Now that it is green, we're good. Now, another tip, 1.5 kind of ish, 1.75 I guess, is if you are in a situation here and you're trying to get somewhere. As you can see, I'm like burst sprinting, right? See how my stamina bar, I'm running and then I stop. See how it's got like a cooldown going right now? Like it stops regenning too. That's really bad for trying to get somewhere fast. So if you're trying to get somewhere faster than the average player or whatever, you really should just let your stamina bar at least get to halfway, if not 75% / full, before you start sprinting again. It's a lot better for you as a player, and you will get there faster, even if it doesn't feel like it because you're walking a lot. Tip number 2, we're going to be talking about kind of some combat tips. So this one's going to be pertaining to reloading, as I would hope a lot of people would know that there is reloading in the game. And as you can see here, I'm reloading the 60-round mags, kind of to emphasize what I'm talking about. So the 60-round mags do have a natural delay on the actual reload time, but so does another thing. So there's actually a secondary reload in the game, and that is called quick reloading. Emergency reloading. And emergency reloading actually drops your magazine on the ground and reloads the gun, right? So to show what I'm talking about here, quick reloading here and reloading the normal speed actually cause it to have a delay because they're found in the same key. So what that means is there's a 0.3 second delay on the actual reload itself. So when I press the key, before it starts actually doing the reload, it is checking to see if you did the emergency reload. So there is a way to fix this, and all you have to do is go to your settings, you go to controls, and you scroll down and find emergency reload right here, and then you just kind of set it to a key that I'm just using a key that I would never use, because I personally don't see it as a very fast means of actually reloading. Plus I typically don't want to lose my mags. So as you can see here, it is immediate on the actual reload. So I am not sitting here having a slight delay in a dire situation. Hey guys, so the next tip we're going to be talking about is something to do with meds. So actually when you are medding here, you're going to see that let's just put some other things on here. So as you can see here, I have my meds in my rig. And a kind of a trick to show you guys how medding works is if you have the always shown thing here, as you can see in settings, if I go to health and color scheme polychroma, so I can see the colors better, and health condition always shown, it's going to be shown in my top left. As you can see here, I'm trying to find a contrast for you. As you can see here, you can see in the top left, you're gonna see a indicator of your character, and as you can see, some limbs are yellow, indicating some are hurt. Well, actually, if you hit the button to heal, and I can cancel mid heal, and that is a slight green. So if you're in a situation and you need to heal, you can actually just cancel the animation and get back to it, because you can see how green it becomes. And if it's a solid green like my head currently, that means it is full. With the current changes as well, I will like to emphasize that there is a change to meds, and how the change of meds works is if you hold the key down of your meds. So the IFAC, for example, I'm holding 4 right now, and I'm using my scroll wheel. I can cycle between the actual limbs and body parts. So if I'm saying, hey, I want my thorax healed, I want it to be green, I can cancel it. I canceled it mid-fight. It's now a solid green, but it's not fully healed. Oh wait, it is, because I actually canceled the animation just as it finished, which means I got the full heal off for it, and I saved animation time to make sure I'm in the gunfight. So how to do the actual keybind here, because by default I do not believe it is set up. So to actually do the limb search here, you're going to go to your settings, and you're going to go to controls, and you're going to look for the hotkeys at the very bottom, and right here. So I see slot 4. So you're going to change it to release. And what that does is it allows you to hold the button, and then when you're holding the button, you just use scroll wheel and you can cycle. And at the very bottom is the X, indicating you don't want to heal anything. The next tip I'm going to show you guys is reload animation canceling, and this is kind of in cahoots with healing. So let's just say I got into a gunfight, I need to heal and reload my gun, but I can't do both at the same time, which is going to be detrimental to my safety, right? So let's just say I got in a gunfight over there, I now needed to take cover and reload, but I also need to heal. So what you can do is I press the key to heal, I open my inventory, right click on the mag, click install, it immediately installs the mag in my gun, and now as you can see, I have a full mag in my weapon. Now, if you did this without the healing animation, you click install on the weapon, it will reload the weapon, but as you can see in the background, it is a very long reload. So this can be combined with keybinds as I just used. So if I hit the stim, right click, install, look at that, immediately reloads the weapon. It saves you so much time and effort when it comes to trying to multitask things and save yourself. So it's good to know. Another tip I'm going to show you is kind of the healing animation, how it kind of stops you. So if I'm sprinting right here with the healing animation, it forces me to stop running. So that kind of can catch you off guard if you're in a gunfight, right? So let's just say a person's up there behind me trying to get in a gunfight with me, and they see me and I don't see them. They're shooting at me. I'm healing. So if I'm healing and I know that animation's coming, I can jump last second and it will get me like around a corner. It gets you that extra step around a corner or a ledge or whatever to make sure you're covered, because if you're in the middle of a gunfight and you are forced to walk all of a sudden, it's kind of annoying. But just remember what we talked about, heal as much as you can and then hit mouse 1 to cancel the animation, and then you'll be good and go. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope these tips helped you out. Please leave a like and a comment and possibly subscribe. I know a lot of viewers that I have on my channel are not actually subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you want more. But please also leave a comment if you're looking for anything specific when it comes to any content related to Escape from Tarkov, tips and tricks, how to do X, Y, or Z. I'm more than willing to make the time to actually do those if I do know those tips and tricks, and if I don't, I will take the time to learn so I can help you guys out. So I appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one.